Como é que é, pessoal? Como é que tu estás? Estás fixe, maluco? Tu estás a dizer só, estás fixe? Olha aqui nós estamos, pessoal. Olha aqui. Olha aqui nós estamos. Estamos aqui de novo outra vez para Starfield. Olha aí. E com o nosso R2, nosso amigo de Star Wars, aqui a acompanhar-nos. Está sempre a acompanhar-nos. Bora daí, pessoal, bora daí. Vamos continuar aqui a conquistar os templos e a conquistar os artefactos. Bora. Bora, pessoal. Já sei. Bora. Bora, malucos.
Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go! Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Lá. Aqui. Bora. E aí mesmo aqui no fundo. Bora, dobra aí.
Shield on car. Right. Back.
expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you? Very noble of you. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Bom, maluco. Deixa lá ver qual é que é a outra missão. É aqui neste. Yeah. Para lá. Bora pessoal, bora.
Landing gear is ready. Sight is clear.
Such beauty in the midst of nothingness.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Abaixo. Bora, bora. Ui. Espera aí que eu precisava. Era meio difícil, era. Bora. Por que é que eu não tenho propulsor? Ah, eu perdi eu. Agora estava a ver. Eu pensava que era água, não, não. Boa. Yeah. Vale. Bora lá, pessoal. Faz o criador. Encontrem seus inimigos, tranquilidade, silenciosa do universo, compelindo-os temporariamente a soltar as armas. Uau!
Obliterate them!
Pronto, está feito. Está feito mais um templo, pessoal.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
We checked the fleet. We're good.
Achieving orbit now.
Keep your distance. Acts of aggression will be met in kind. Not interested. Now clear out.
What?
We're on duty, not here to chat. You understand who we are, right? Get off this channel.
Sejam bem-vindos, pessoal.
Landing procedure initiated.
Sejam muito bem-vindos à stream. Menos 225. Ia. Brutal. Bora. Meu Deus. Eu acho que isto vai ser uma pista. Está a ver que não. Que é muito fixe. Só que esta caverna... Níquel, níquel. Vamos apanhar níquel. Isto é batata. Yeah. Bora. Vamos só curar que ficamos feridos ali com a cena. Vamos as queimaduras. Bora lá. Bora.
Failure of this ship
Como é que é, Vidal? Está tudo fixe, mano? Bora, bora, pessoal.
Time to
Olha, Vidal! Tudo fixe! Estamos aí com o Starfield, Vidal. Seja bem-vindo, mano.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Também está tudo a andar. Não sabes jogar isso? Opa, eu também não sabia. É uma questão de aprender. Andei ainda aqui uns tempos aqui à Nora a apanhar o jeito disto, mas já. Então e tu, estás fixe, mano? Como é que estás? Tens jogado muito COD? Não tenho paciência. E é, isto requer um bocado de paciência, sim. E tu tens dado aí no COD ou quê? Não tenho jogado muito porque fui a Portimão à maior XL Gaming. Eia, então não tenho tido muito tempo. Meu Deus! Isso é a antiga XL Party, não é? Digo eu. Estou a dizer isso porque a última coisa que fui assim do género foi... Ok. A última coisa que eu fui assim do género foi já em 2008 ou 9. A Santa Maria da Feira, acho, a maior XL Party. Fui com o meu clã na altura. Bora.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers.
Yep.
Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Pois, eu também estou a começar a perguntar se vale a pena. É melhor vocês esperarem, desculpa, fico demasiado sério. Não está certa. A gente não pode renegar a nossa identidade agora. Yeah.
Agreed. We should not abandon our mission when things become difficult.
Mesmo.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the...
As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little... Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer brand.
Ok. Você vai ter que me dar mais informações.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. New ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, go there and show them how it's done.
Não. Você já devia saber que eu me interesso por projetos novos, né?
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
Ok. Projeto em quando eu faço pesquisa.
R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions. In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias. I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here.
Ok.
Excellent.
Bora.
I'll send word ahead to the project lead. They'll all be instructed to listen to you, and I expect big things from you. So I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you.
Não te vou acessar nada, maluco. Está tudo fixe. Deixa lá ver aqui as missões. Design. Ok. Bora lá.
Sounds like we heading to the eye. Sounds like Vladimir could use our help on this. We heading to the eye.
Ok. Bora. Bora lá. Bora, pessoal. Pessoal, este jogo está top. Fogo. Para quem gosta deste tipo de jogos, está top mesmo. Acho que é a primeira vez que estou a jogar um jogo deste género tão grande. Bora lá, pessoal. E há tanta gente. Eu gostava de saber do gajo aqui das naves. Olha aí a nossa nave, mesmo top. O gajo nunca mais cá apareceu. Não sei. Deve ser algum bug do jogo, não sei. Ai. Então, bora lá. Pronto, está feito. Ô Vasco.
Captain, it is pleasant to see. Greetings, Captain.
Algum registro conhecido desses tais estrelados?
Although my database of human history is not fully complete, it is quite extensive. At this time, I am unable to locate any valid references. Given the unusual nature of the encounter, it is reasonable to surmise that any earlier occasions would have been documented. One explanation is that this is the first time they have been discovered. An alternate explanation is that prior encounters resulted in 0 survivors to document the experience.
Uau. Que reconfortante, Vasco. Então vamos ter que torcer para que seja apenas a primeira vez. Se querer briga, vou ter uma.
Their motives have yet to be clearly established. Given the initial scans of their vessel, caution is advised. They do seem to be quite capable of defending themselves.
Yeah. Grande cena.
Goodbye.
Grande cena, pessoal. Bora lá, pessoal. Ok, viver aqui uma cena, peraí. Está com tudo aqui na chuva. Yeah. Está para fazer isto, eu não sabia que estava para fazer isto. Muito fixe. Estou a descobrir agora uma coisa nova. Dá para pegar nas cenas e não sabia. Uau. Muito fixe. Estar aqui a meter as cenas no sítio. Este vídeo de ir para lá sozinho, isto a ser uma seca. Bem, bora lá pessoal. Então. Estar a Maria em Rambo, ok. Bora, bora. Bora, malucos. Tá. Vamos só ver. Não era isto que eu queria. Não era isto que eu queria vir ao outro lado. Não interessa agora. Bora pessoal! Bem, vamos lá. Isso aqui. É o olho. Não. Isto é. Ora, vamos aqui às habilidades. Deixa lá ver. Design da nave. Instala 15 modos diferentes, ok. Sistema escudo. Deixa ver. Sistema de mísseis. Armas automáticas da nave causam 30% a mais de dano e reduzem 40% dos custos. Mira. Ok. Pronto, está feito. Deixa lá ver. Então agora temos que ir aqui. Vamos a neon. Bora. Dobrar. Bora pessoal.
Is open for business. Come aboard and let's see about getting you a solid upgrade.
Ok. Bora lá então. Acoplar. Bora. Vamos lá ver o que é que temos que fazer aqui. Embarcar, bora. Olá, Vasco. Estás fixe?
Well, I think you'll find we have some tempting options for you. Let me show you our stuff.
Não quero ver as naves.
Are you ready to do some bit? Absolutely.
Quero modificar as naves. Quero modificar. Segunda nave. Olha, o escudo. Escudo, reator. Yeah, tá aqui. É este aqui. Ai, desculpem pessoal. Ai. Cores. Fixe. Fixe, bora.
If I were Tayo, I'd be very concerned about the new Stroud Eklund models.
You're asking for technology that doesn't even exist, Frank. I'm good at what I do, but you're mental if you think I can pull off what you're asking. Tried and true is what we should focus on.
Tried and true is so dull, though. I like Frank's design, but maybe we could pivot it to more of a research vessel?
Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hi there. Hello.
Olá, vim aqui para falar sobre o projeto da nave. Então você é a líder do projeto, o que significa?
It means I'm responsible for making sure our projects are carried through to completion.
Okay.
I'm not the one calling all the shots per se, but I do need to ensure the people making those calls are empowered to do that within the limits the executive set for us.
Ok. Faz tempo que você lidera a equipe P&D?
It might surprise you to hear that no, I have not. This is actually the first project I've led for Stroud Eklund.
Okay.
I recently graduated with a master's degree in engineering management. I'm actually kind of surprised they hired me, but I was at the top of my class, so maybe they didn't want to lose me to some other star yard. Anyway, I'm grateful for the chance to do good work here.
Yeah, então vá. Vim aqui para falar com vocês do projeto da nave.
You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Sinceramente não faço ideia porque o Walter confia em mim assim. Ok, tanto faz. Vamos acabar com isto, chega de atitude passivo-agressiva ou vou contar o Walter? Na verdade eu tenho bastante experiência em design de naves.
Oh, I just assumed. You know what? I'm really sorry. I should trust Walter knew what he was doing. My bad.
Even so, we have plenty of designers.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
Deixa eu saber como é o processo, vamos começar. Qual é a dificuldade em escolher o tipo de nave produzir?
There are a lot of factors to consider. Who is our market and what do they want in a ship? Which components are we putting into it? How fast should it go? How much cargo capacity should it have? What color should it be? We need to decide every little detail.
Ok. Pode-me falar um pouco sobre a equipa?
Sure. I'm Jules, R&D project lead. Was the one making all the big decisions. I suppose I just coordinate now. You already heard from Frank. He's lead designer on the project, focused on the look and feel of the ships. There's Ella, another senior designer. She focuses on some of the more technical designs of ships. Went to school with Frank. Mike is our senior engineer, responsible for consulting on all the technical bits, the machinery, the computer systems, etc. And then there's Nev. She's here for marketing. It's her job to weigh in and sell this thing to consumers.
Ok. Isso é bem como é o processo. Vamos começar.
Ah, right. So you mentioned. Let's move on to solving our budget issues then, shall we? We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Qual o problema do orçamento de perfumaria? Não daria para ter o cada deseja?
While it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical, and the board will put more pressure on us to see that it succeeds. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction. And they'll try to cram in everything but the kitchen sink, hence the name. Who knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create if we tried to incorporate all of our designs? And would something that expensive actually sell?
Ok. A que tipo de cortes teríamos que fazer com o orçamento de design razoável?
It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense of others. In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we haven't been able to agree on anything.
Ok. Porque não podem usar o orçamento original que receberam?
I'd love to, seriously. It would be a huge win for us if we came in under or at that budget. But none of the viable designs for this project can be made for that amount. I've already rejected that budget, so I have to go to the board regardless. And since you're now responsible for the major decisions, which budget proposal we go with falls on you.
Orçamento menor. O orçamento menor vai nos ajudar a forçar no design. Vamos adotar a sua proposta. Orçamento razoável. Podemos criar o que quisermos com o orçamento maior. Vamos adotar a proposta de perfumaria.
I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal, so before I can convince them this is going to be worth it, you're going to need to convince me. Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them.
Ui. Então bora lá. Não se preocupe, se a diretoria não já sei.
I mean, you're not wrong. We've got to ask them for more money anyway. Might as well go big.
Ui. Reconsidero. Sabia que sou sensata. Sei que sua liderança é excelente porque...
Well, there's always room for personal improvement, I suppose. Okay, I think you made some good points. I'll go to the board with the kitchen sink proposal and get that approved. Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Falo com Jules sobre a pesquisa. Porque eu não existiria maneiras melhores de coletar esse tipo de dados?
Well, Mr. Stroud believes you fit in our target demographic. We heard about some of your adventures, and we tend to agree that getting data from... Frankly, most of our test pilots played a little too safe, and the scenarios we run don't push the limits as much as we can get away with legally. But luckily, we don't have those same concerns with you, because you're not technically employed by us, and Walter trusts you.
Ok. Claro, parece-me ótimo. Só me diz o que tenho que fazer.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Ok. Dê feedback às propostas da equipe.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
A esta altura sou praticamente profissional.
This is wonderful to hear. I hope for all of our sakes that you are not overselling your ability. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
Sim, você pode me contar
I'm the most senior designer on this project, for one. Despite all the acclaim he gets, I actually referred Frank to his current design position. He and I were in the same design program when we went to get our degrees back in uni. We support each other as friends as much as possible. Even when we disagree. I love my job here. But I dream one day of working for a small startup or running my own design firm so I can work on custom ships.
Olha, bacana.
Mass-produced products.
Sim, me diga que tipo de nave você está pensando.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
Não sei, mas tenho a impressão que você me vai dizer.
Well, you're no fun. My idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship, marketed towards citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
Como eu projetaria uma nave assim?
I'd start with a small ship profile. It won't need much storage or passenger capacity. Then, of course, you would want an advanced grav drive to reach deep space and plenty of energy for extended flights. In order to keep costs down, it likely doesn't need expensive weapon systems or defensive measures. It won't need those where it's going. And of course, high-end scanners and other scientific equipment is a must.
Ok. Não é um conceito ruim, mas parece que seria um produto de nicho. Nem pensar, parece um monte de chatice para nerds.
Thanks. Let me tell you, we would not regret going with my idea. This is a chance to do something that will truly inspire future generations.
O que você acha da empresa?
Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup. I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great.
Que exatamente é a função aqui?
As a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use. Bye.
We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well,
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
Fico feliz por poder ajudar então. Isto tem sido um problema?
Well, how do I put this? My co-workers are smart people. But between you and me, they're in way over their head with this project. Jules especially. She's new at being a project lead and has insisted we design by committee, so everyone's voice is heard. Admirable. But no one could agree on anything, and we're running significantly behind because of it.
Yeah.
Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Não precisas ficar atento. Parece que esse projeto é difícil para engenheiros. Porquê?
Let me tell you. All the creative minds around here are so concerned with designing the most innovative and fancy ships possible. They never stop to think about the kind of work it takes to do that in a reasonable time frame. Yes, we're engineers. Our job is to make the bloody impossible possible. But that doesn't mean it's easy or practical. That and there's never enough of us to go around.
Uau, tem que se fazer então. Tá bom, mas primeiro... Deixa eu carregar aqui.
Couldn't figure it out from the engineering tour? I'm an engineer, mate. It means I'm the one who's got to put together all these plans and actually make the bloody ship fly. Been doing it for going on 25 years at various star yards. They still haven't realized this place would fall apart if not for me. Instead of letting me get to my work, they keep giving me fancy new titles and got me tied up in endless meetings like this one.
Uau, você está me tentando convencer com esse tom de entusiasmo.
Of course you do. Because you've been in my shoes and you know it's the only sensible way to go with a project like this. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little rabbit could fly it.
Parece bastante simples, tem mais alguma consideração de design?
Our objective should be to build a huge ship with plenty of cargo room while keeping the costs low. Doesn't need fancy equipment, just the basics. Basic weapons, basic defenses, basic scanners. You get the idea. If we go with a design like that, I can focus on quality construction, and the ship will practically sell itself.
Quem sabe você não deixa a proposta mais empolgante.
Yes, of course. Zhuzh it up, just enough to disappoint me even more when we ultimately end up choosing something ridiculous. Thanks. I assume you mean the company and not the people. Because even if I didn't already think so, I'd tell you that both Walter and Issa are great. The company's still kind of young as far as Star Yards go, but it seems to be going in the right direction, despite what it may look like. I've been doing this for a while at other Star Yards, and so far, we're avoiding a lot of the mistakes some of the older corps have made.
Ok. Então você não gosta de se envolver com pesquisa de desenvolvimento?
No, not really. I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to... All I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this.
Então você é meio engenheiro-chefe aqui?
Yep, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. Though I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my...
Ok.
Later, mate.
Então.
Hi. Need something?
Você parece pouco tensa. Tem algo errado?
Oh, no. Well, it's just... I'm a little new here, and everyone's got these big...
Okay.
And I'm supposed to come up with one too, but like... I don't know if it's as good or like good at all even.
Tenho a certeza que é o que das outras pessoas, não melhor. Nada do que vi até agora me impressionou. Então pode ser pior do que as outras.
Thank you for saying that, but like really? I don't know. Whatever. Here goes. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht. Something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
O que seria preciso para projetar uma nave assim?
I haven't thought of all the details, but I'd imagine lots of passenger space would be a top priority. A mid-sized ship with enough room for one, or maybe even 2 or 3 families to spread out and relax. I don't think it'd need any fancy weapons or scientific equipment, so it should be pretty affordable. Families don't want to spend a fortune, so keeping the cost low...
Não. Achei-me que isso manda para esse tipo de
I
nave.
used to go off-world camping with my family when I was a kid. The other families we met always complained their ships weren't quite adequate for family vacations. They never had enough room, and the kids would always fight. I've done some market which means even if the...
Falar a verdade, é uma péssima ideia. Onde, francamente, essa ideia não é a minha especialidade. Não sei quanto ela renderia. Não recreativa, me parece uma grande ideia original.
Well, you listened to my idea more than the others did, so...
Você gosta de trabalhar aqui?
So far I do. But, just between you and me, I feel like I'm in a little over my head. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But my bosses really seem to like my work, so... I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm doing something right. I still feel weird pitching ideas to people who have been at this for so much longer than...
Well, então como é trabalhar no marketing fabricante de naves como essa?
It's interesting. I'm new and I've never done... There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like... And you also need to think about offensive...
Ok. Você me ensinou que é nova aqui, o que fazia antes.
Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for Chunks before this, but it's really more of an internship. Chicks are like totally different than that. I applied for the job here on a whim because I thought it'd be fun.
Tens mesmo jeito para naves, tu.
See you later.
Trabalhar uma cena de comida rápida e vem para aqui.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
What? O que você acha do Walter ver você?
My hope is that he sees the passion in our work. In truth, I know he values me, but he has yet to truly cut me loose from the corporate reins. But I understand Walter has given you much greater control of our project. Perhaps I can learn from you and convince him I'm ready for the same. As a designer, I see the beauty in our craft and deliver that to the consumer. My desire is to make flying in our ships a joy to all the senses. I have won awards. I am proud of my work. But I do not like to brag. Rather, my goal is to change the board's perception of employees.
Ok. A dano de experiência não é tanto quanto você pensa. Sei que você não queria que eu estivesse aqui para dar feedback, então vamos logo acabar com isso.
I did not say that. And yet, if we must play by corporate rules, perhaps my ideas will appeal to you more than my colleagues. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
Como a gente projetaria uma nave assim?
The ship should be mid-size, spacious but not bulky. We'll want to build it with the highest quality, most expensive modules available. It should feel safe but not threatening. Focus on defensive measures, not aggressive weaponry. Above all, you should be able to picture your favorite celebrity, or Walter himself, flying this ship and influencing others to buy as well.
Ok, atividades melhores em delírios febres. Você está num bom caminho, mas acho que precisa definir um pouco melhor a sua oferta.
I'm glad you agree. Such an ostentatious luxury craft will be the envy of everyone in the settled systems.
Está rolando, Frank, porque defende tanto o seu design.
Because I am the lead designer on the project. It is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback, since everyone has equal say.
A questão é essa de querer vender a nave a celebridades. Porque isso é tão importante.
2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept?
Lá, volume.
Of course you do. I'm glad you understand. Imagine someone like Borealis stepping out of one of our shining luxury ships. Everyone would want to look that cool. Not only would I have the chance to work on a dream ship, but that kind of exposure is guaranteed to sell it.
Porque trabalhar aqui se você está tão descontente com as condições.
Just because I do not like how corporate we have become doesn't mean I don't like getting paid. Besides, with every successful ship I design, then again, later.
Well, we're making progress now, I guess. We'll talk later then.
Então, espera aí. Anda lá aqui. Não é isto. Dê feedback, conclua. Ok. Vou dar o feedback.
This is going great. Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars.
Sim, parece uma proposta garantida para a empresa. Tem muita demanda por caças estelares no...
I'm glad you brought that up. No, and yes, there's a lot of work out there that requires a capable fighting ship. But the real success comes from UC military contracts, which we would hope to attract by building a higher-end version of this ship platform for them.
Okay. E como a gente deveria projetar caça estelar como esse?
We'd want to give it strong weapons, tough defenses, plus good speed and maneuverability. Most starfighters are fairly small, and the tricky part is keeping costs down with all those fancy modules.
Isto parece uma proposta garantida para a empresa.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm hoping when the time comes, I'll be able to convince the others that's what we should go with.
Boa.
Lots of work to do, but we'll get through it, don't worry.
Agora. Espera aí, é o quê? Conclua a missão de caça, conclua a missão de passageiro. Ok. Então vamos lá, recompensa. Contrato, aliança, destrua. Bora. Aceita a missão. Aceita a missão. Aceita a missão. Aqui, yeah. Vá para qualquer planeta no sistema Alpha Tirna. Ok, bora. Vamos embarcar. Deixa lá ver. É aqui mesmo. Bora. Agora temos de estar a decidir um design para a nova nave da empresa e eu estou mais focado numa nave de guerra, uma nave bem em tempos difíceis.
This'll only take a minute. Hello there, and thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company.
Okay.
I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute. A tragically understaffed one, yes. But this geological survey could... A tiny staff means a tiny budget, so the only ship... It's been slow going at best. That's why I've started Hail.
Ok. Você disse que não tem companhia, faz tempo que está aqui sozinho?
Yes, I am. I've been out here for weeks without anyone to talk to. Most of my food and water supplies are fine, but I didn't bring nearly enough books to keep myself after my third time through it. I can't thank you enough. I'm in the market for lithium.
Desculpa,
I understand. I'm going to try my luck in another system.
Vai lá,
Sorry,
então.
this is taking long. So, do you have any hobbies?
What?
Oh, a workaholic. Personally, I have quite. Maybe I shouldn't have let that. You ever hear the one about the geologist in the music shop? It's a good one. A geologist walks. The guy looks him up and down and says.
Ok. Tá bem, pronto. Bora. Bora, malucos! Já estamos aí com 1h87, pessoal. Olha.
after its own. Mostly.
Qual é que é o objetivo? Ah, é para destruir. Ok. Tá bem. Tá feito. Então. Agora é este aqui, não é? Olha, estou a fazer um salto no tempo para um sítio que não era. Bora, é aqui.
Thanks for responding to my hail. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty. Your warranty coverage has expired or is about to expire. Due to the uncertainty of the political situation in the settled systems, we think now is a great time to renew your ship's warranty protection plan, or purchase a new one if you lack coverage.
Não, agradece.
It sounds like you're not interested in hearing more. That's too bad. We'll continue to reach out to you with additional opportunities. Thank you.
Ok. Estou aqui.
Thanks for responding to my hail. Due to the uncertainty of the...
Eu não sei.
It sounds like you're interested in hearing. First, I need to inform you about the warranty claims process as laid out by the United Colonies Arbitration Board. UCAB is not a decision maker and cannot change the outcome of a dispute. Before filing, claimants must submit the following 10 forms of information. Complete contact information, make and model of the shipping. Additionally, we claimants will also need to...
Por favor, pare.
It sounds like you're not...
Não, não quero mesmo. Yeah. Já começa ali a ser muito. Mas isto é para onde? Ia. Lá no cabo do caraças. Bora. É onde? Aqui? Vá para qualquer planeta. Ah. Yeah. Bora.
My life in sin. There was no number high enough to count the troubles I was in. I filthy ornate with women. By day I rest my skin. No gamble bad enough to think I would never win.
só isto? Agora vamos aqui à missão de passageiros. Olha, a missão de passageiros, isso é onde? Aqui. 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 Não é neste. Este aqui. Ok. Bora lá. Fazer missão de passageiro. Aí está. Então, e agora? Leias... What? Era só isto? Uau, era só isto, ok. Vamos dormir aqui. Não, maluco. Impecável. Vasco.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent.
Bora. Claro, bora. Ok, bora. Narion. Vamos lá. Salto no tempo.
You've arrived. Proud Eklund Star Yard is here to serve you.
Bora, vamos embarcar.
Hello.
Vasco.
We've got people poring over the data. I'd like to believe that you can help my team work well with each other again, but we'll see.
Ok. Eu fiz a pesquisa do mercado para vocês. Tudo pronto para a próxima etapa.
We
So you managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us lots of data to support building a ship that can tackle a variety of scenarios. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right?
Yeah. Se preocupe, eu vou fazer com que todos trabalhem juntos. Porque parece que você está me pedindo para realizar uma tarefa hercúlea. Vou tentar, mas tenho que admitir.
You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently?
Qual sentido até agora?
Okay, for real. It's mostly been just a bunch of arguing. First, we tried a group brainstorming session, and that went about as well as you can imagine. We tried individual designs, but that backfired. We've had meetings focused on individual aspects of the ship, and that just prolonged the process. I could have put my foot down and made a decision, but then I'd be giving up on my idea that collaboration will build us the best ship. That, and I don't want anyone to resign because of me.
Dá uma dinâmica de grupo. Uma meditação em equipe pode acalmar o pessoal e fazer com que trabalhem juntos. O mais justo é fazer todo mundo abrir a mão de alguma coisa.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this?
Sim, vamos preparar.
Great! Let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine. I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. Look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo bays.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment. As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
Okay, fine, you win. I'll cut out some of the luxury designs and features. All that gold trim was going to be tacky anyway.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing. Well, we're making progress now, I guess. Based on the decisions you made, well, I'm not quite sure what kind of ship we're going to end up with, but it should be capable in a variety of situations. It sure will have a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah. Você acha que a equipe vai ter esse problema novo?
I hope not, but it's possible. If the ship sells well enough, the board will have no problem increasing the budget next time.
Yeah.
The data you gathered for us will last a while too. And I think I picked up some useful techniques from you to help us work together better.
Ok. Poderia-me dar mais detalhes sobre a nave que vamos produzir?
This ship's going to be big, and it's going to have the best components available. I'm sure it'll be very capable of handling any situation thrown at it.
Yeah,
This thing is going to be a beast, and I don't know how we're going to make it look halfway presentable. My only other concern comes down to the sticker price and how we're going to actually sell such a monstrosity. But that's marketing's problem now. Poor Nev.
Me avisa se tiver algo mais que possa fazer para você.
Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Na boa. Tranquilo. Está feito, pessoal. Está feito.
I came out of curiosity, but some of these specs, impressive.
Well, I'm proud to be a part of the Stroud Equity team.
Then you throw in Walter Stroud.
Desacoplar. Vamos lá até com o Walter. Alpha Sentry. Bora. Bora, bora, malucos.
I can't wait to head up to the Eye again.
Hi there.
Well,
How's it going?
if it isn't the newest addition to the family.
Sarah was just regaling us with a story involving her and Vladimir that is clearly 100% fabricated.
Are you calling me a liar, Cartry?
No, ma'am. Wouldn't dream of it.
At this point, we've all got stories that sound made up. Lucky that all of us here know they're true.
Some of our stories are a bit weirder than others, you gotta admit.
Okay, sure, but it's not a contest, Barrett. None of us thought we'd end up here like this. I was sure I'd have a nice, quiet, boring career in...
Oh, there. That's
I kind of figured I'd just keep securing religious relics.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that. Did you say securing or stealing?
You're never gonna let it go, are you?
You should know by now that is not how Walter operates. He never lets anything go. It's gotten him this far.
Now, Eurasia, I'm sure your answer would be something about the life of a smuggler. Am I right?
It was perhaps not my plan, but my options were limited.
Hey, no judgment here. In addition to weird stories, I think we've all done a few things we're not proud of.
And that is one contest Barrett would definitely win.
And what about you? I know you were kind of thrown into all this.
Discovered an artifact and tussled with pirates all on his first day. No big deal, right?
Não tem mais volta depois do que eu vi. Ela é o importante e fico feliz por fazer parte disso. Se eu soubesse nunca teria colocado aqui. Supera qualquer outro tipo de mina, isto é certo.
I bet it does.
I don't know. Mining might have been a much safer career choice in the long run.
Beats most jobs, if you ask me. Certainly weirder than most.
I was going to say that miners don't get to uncover the secrets of the universe, but you kind of did, didn't you?
And thanks to your time at Argos, you've got marketable skills to fall back on once we're done discovering the secrets of the universe.
We have an incredibly capable group of people here. We have a path to follow, and we're going to see where it leads. We're going to figure out what this all means and look after each other along the way. No matter what happens, we're all in this together.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
I want you helping Vladimir when you can. We can't find more artifacts without the Eye.
I'll be heading
At
to
this
the
point,
Eye to assist
I don't care what you have to do to get that project back on track. Within reason. I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project.
Yes, Mateo.
Don't let me
Aware of
down.
those philosophical
Consigo
stances
tal
already.
projeto da sua nave nos eixos.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say, it's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Sounds like Vladimir could use our help on the station.
Vou já pegar a nave. Ai, agora vou ver como é que é a nave. Ai, ai, temos agora a nave, pessoal. Muito bom. Temos agora a nave. Oi? Bora. Bora. Spaceports. Muito fixe, agora vamos ter uma nave nova. Pelo que eu estou a ver, há de ser uma nave top. Mesmo, de topo mesmo. Vai lá. O Vasco.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Bora, claro. Então Buscar a nossa nave. Ia, meu Deus. Vai ser top. Vai ser mesmo top. Bora.
If you're looking for the cutting edge of starship design, you've arrived. Welcome to Stroud Eklund.
Stroud Eklund. Muito bom. Bora. Embarcar. Agora quero ver esta nave. Estou mesmo curioso.
Good day, Captain.
What? Então. Olha. Então. Não estou a perceber. Então não era aqui. Pensava que era aqui. É onde? É aqui. Acoplar aqui, ok. Já percebi, ok. Embarcar. Bora. Vamos lá ver. Olha. Temos aqui isto. Bacana. Isto. Poxa, que estão. Um de cada vez. Vai, anda lá, para o lado. Ok. Porta. Da casa de banho. Ok. Médico. E cenas. Isto comido. Ok. Tem outra aqui, ok. Cena. Fixe. Cozinha. Impecável. Impecável. Olha, está bem fixe por acaso. Esta parte da cozinha está bacana. Temos aqui mais, né? Ah, temos aqui a enfermaria. Ok. Muito fixe. Temos aqui a enfermaria, toda XPTO. Aqui é o quê? Ainda temos outro. Sala de operações, muito bem. E é top. Muito fixe. Muito bom. Tá fixe. Agora temos aqui outro. Ah, ok. Está sendo a saída só. Tá fixe. Tá fixe, não? Vou vender aqui, tá bacana. Tá porreira, não? Tá fixe, sim senhores. Não. Vamos lá te levar a nave. Decoplar. Então. Brutal a nossa nave. E ali a nossa nave. Aqui a nave. Epá, esta parte aqui em cima é que está a estragar um bocadinho. Tenho que levar aqui umas cenas. Agora para onde? Alpha Centauri. The Eye. Dá para o olho. Bem pessoal, está feito. Está feito pessoal. Está fixe. Dois cargos, tem cenas bacanas já. Então. Bem pessoal, está feito por hoje. Está feito por hoje, por agora. Mais logo estamos cá outra vez. Mas pronto. Obrigado por estarem aí pessoal, por terem estado desse lado. Estamos aí. Temos aí com 2 horas e um quarto. Mais logo estamos aqui de novo. É isso pessoal. Obrigado por terem estado aí. Portem-se mal. E mais logo estamos aqui de novo. Até logo, malucos!